Just like you can't have a bad tree. You can have a diseased tree. You can't have a bad tree. Only a human being who has freedom of choice can do something bad, which means choosing what you should not have chosen. Because bad means something that should not have happened. But here's where it becomes complicated. Nothing that ever happens to me is bad because everything happens for a reason. But what if you decide to hurt me? You have freedom of choice. You can do what you shouldn't have chosen to do. And what you chose to do is to hurt me. Now I got hurt. It shouldn't have happened. Because you shouldn't have chosen that. So the pain that you're giving me should not have happened because you shouldn't have done that. So we're back to the problem again. Things can happen to me that shouldn't happen because of other people. So what we've come to the conclusion so far is, if something happens to you, you're God's victim, and God always has a reason. But when you are someone else's victim, when you're victimized by another human being, oh, that shouldn't happen. That's bad. Well, it turns out no human being can victimize you. Can't. Because freedom of choice that the person has ends when they've made their choice. Beyond that, he has no control. I think so. Freedom of choice means you can choose to be bad. Will you succeed at being bad? That's not in your control. Once you let go of the arrow, you have no control. So if you decide to kill somebody, and you point the gun and you pull the trigger, that's it. Your freedom of choice is over. Will your victim die? That's not up to you. God decides that. So if you decide to kill somebody and you shoot at them but miss, you're a murderer. You just can't shoot straight. Because all you can do to be a murderer is to choose to do it. After that, it's not in your control. So sometimes the victim will die, sometimes he won't die. Who determines that? Not you. Like the gang that couldn't shoot straight? You decide to rob a bank, you get in the car, you drive off to the bank, and you get stuck in traffic. Are you a bank robber? Yes. Did you rob a bank? No. Because you're not good at being bad. You're not as talented as you think, but you're bad. So freedom of choice means literally that. You are free to choose. You're not free to do whatever you want to do. I mean, if every time somebody wanted to kill someone, he succeeded, we wouldn't exist anymore. We'd all be dead. Hitler tried to kill all the Jews. We can't get over the fact that he killed 6 million. But that's not what he set out to do. So why didn't he succeed? Because you don't get to decide how successful you are. You only choose what you want. You have freedom to make a choice. You don't have the freedom to kill anybody you want to kill. Which means you are never the victim of someone else's choice. I wanted to insult this guy. He was annoying. I was speaking, and I wanted to put him in his place and really insult him, and I said something really insulting. He didn't get it. Went right over his head, and he wasn't insulted. So, did I have my freedom of choice? Yeah. and I chose to hurt this guy's feelings. Didn't happen. Why? Because it wasn't meant to happen. So does that interfere with my freedom of choice? No. I chose and I acted on my choice. The guy was too stupid to get the insult.